So every now and again and then, uh, when I find myself like in a rut or kind of in a space of trying to figure out how to shift either dietary goals, life, uh, or exercise activities and things like that. The question always come around, why do I stop um, doing things that I love or find joy in? And so for a few days, I've been thinking about that question and, you know, looking within and figuring out why is it that I do that? Why I stop doing something that brings me great benefit? And so I've come to three conclusions. So one is self-sabotage. So I do experience moments of not feeling that I deserve where I am in life or opportunity or possessions and or even relationships. And I unconsciously create ways to kind of, in a sense, and sabotage it, either by doing something that I didn't want to do or act out of character or things like that. And secondly is procrastination. And I find when I procrastinate that um, it's like I feel I'm not ready to dive into wherever it is in that time and space. So like not feeling that I have the sufficient tools to start studying something or execute uh, a new thing, or even feeling like I have to wait till the beginning of the week to start a new routine. It's like, kind of that self-doubt kicks in, like I'm not adequate in the moment. I have to prepare myself to be ready for something. Even assignments and things like that, putting it off until the last minute. Telling myself I'm better working uh, with short notice and things like that. Things to to reinforce the behavior. And the last one is downplaying my awesomeness because of certain things that I like or dislike that's not popular or not popular by demand, and unconsciously, you know, devaluing myself and what I love to do and what makes me feel good and why it makes me feel good, because I could get pushback for it or something like that. And so it's just so crazy how the mind works, how, we will put ourselves in such a, a space that's only detrimental to us and because of other people. It's so wild. Like for instance, exercising. I love the feeling of exercising, but it's like, this is gonna sound weird. It's like, this is the only body, like I've only known pretty much my body heavier than everybody else. And I guess heavier than the norm or whatever. And so, I do have self-doubt about, being at a smaller weight and getting attention, unwanted attention and things like that. It sounds so crazy. But, that's a part of the brain. If you don't tell it what to do, it will definitely do what it wants to. And that's those unconscious thoughts. And so just fighting through that, because I've been eating a lot of sugar, drinking a lot of alcohol, which turns into sugar. And so, just trying to just fight to be there, be conscious for myself and what's best for me, because I will not be an older woman and taking medication to sustain just to stay alive, not even sustain a healthy life, just to stay alive. Like I take vitamins. I've been consistent 4 days in a row, and I'm pretty much the bill of health. I just have a low vitamin D, but that's kind of understandable. Being in the house more than usual and not really getting any sunlight. So I've been taking a multivitamin, just a regular multivitamin. Walgreens had them buy one, get one free. So that's why I got this brand. And then magnesium. So I started taking magnesium, just a additional, because I know the multivitamin has magnesium in it, but just additional magnesium to aid in menstrual cramps, because I have very severe menstrual cramps, to the point where it's like I literally feel sick. And now I have a new symptom of nausea. Yes, I feel like I have to throw up, but there's nothing to come up, and it's just that feeling of like my stomach lining is just irritated by something, but I can't do anything about it. And you know, I have ibuprofen 800, but I'm just not very enthusiastic about taking that. Or any pain, any pain over the counter prescription. I just don't like taking medicine. I just tough it out sometime if I can, if I can tough it out, but sometimes I can't. And so I started taking the magnesium, and I started drinking turmeric tea in an effort to help with those severe menstrual cramps. And I don't know if it's just a mental thing, but I had a cycle a few days ago, and I started taking the magnesium and drinking the turmeric tea literally the day before the flow started. And I had no cramps. I just had like the heaviness of the body, just due to the cycle. But I had I had no cramps. And I'm like, did it work that fast? But turmeric tea, I make my own turmeric tea. So what I did, I brought the capsule from Walgreens, but I did not want to ingest that capsule. So I took the turmeric out of it, put it in a coffee cup along with these capsules. So I did the same. They're the same. It's in this plastic capsule. And then you can open it and dump out the insides of it, the powder. And so this is a variety of a bunch of stuff. It's from this company called Black Root Tonic. And so they sell all their products are pretty much, it's herbs to promote a healthier body. And so just a few ingredients that's in these black flower capsules is black catnip, black sage, sea moss, bladderwhack. It's a bunch of other stuff, but I can't really pronounce it. So we'll leave it at those ingredients. So I have been on 4 days straight, because today's Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And so I've been taking my vitamins, drinking my tea consistently. And I've been drinking 2 cups of the tea because I find that it's a lot of turmeric in that capsule, and I just want to use as much of it as possible, because once it gets to the bottom of it, I don't drink it, because for some reason that turmeric does not dissolve all the way. And no, I can't drink it like that. I can't drink just that slug that's after it. And so, realizing that I stopped doing things that bring me joy out of fear. Ain't that crazy? Things that I know would better me as a person, my body, my mind, my spirit, everything. And I have the ideal to do it, when to do it, how to do it, and just don't follow through with it after a while. And it's like, why? So now I made a schedule. So I'm starting to execute that schedule so that I can get in my daily exercise, that I can be more conscious of like the time so I can prepare my meals and everything so I can eat in a timely fashion. And so I can do things that I love to do, like journaling and yeah, like journaling. So I recently gotten back into that because, you know, it's like a form of therapy where I can just kind of leave my thoughts on the pages and empty my mind. And I have been trying to follow this like this monthly challenge from this woman named Joe Franco, and I do it a couple of days, but then it just won't stick. I guess because I don't know, I guess the topics at the time, I'm not really connecting with them in a way, or I guess in a way I still want to be able to pull out what I see in a topic versus answering the topic verbatim. But so recently, that same woman, she has a traveling brand, so she has a YouTube page. So she had a video about she had been journaling since 2005. She had all the journals and she kind of went back through them, and she was just documenting maybe what happened that day, what she was feeling, and if anything significant, and not even always something significant, just kind of just documenting what stood out to her that day or what she did that day. And either the next morning or at night. And I was like, let me try that. And so that's what I tried. And then the last 2 days I did it at night, and I like it. And it's just basically me, you know, writing out how either something that stood out in my day or what I did in my day, how I felt, you know. And, you know, that'd be something cool to look back to kind of fill out what kind of headspace I was in and kind of relive that moment as much as possible, kind of like reflecting on where I was, where I am now, kind of thing. And so, yeah. But I do have I have some more discoveries on top of magnesium and turmeric. So, in grade school, I always drank chocolate milk at lunch. And did I eat breakfast at school? I don't think so. I always drank chocolate milk. I didn't like the taste of white milk, just drinking it straight. I only used that like for cereal and stuff like that. And so for probably almost a year now, I've only been drinking almond milk. I don't drink dairy. I'm gonna say cow milk at all. And so I got this almond chocolate milk that is amazing. It is so good. Now this brand is Blue Diamond, but I don't know. See, I have tried cashew brown milk, you hear me? Chocolate milk before. It was all right, but this tastes just like dairy chocolate milk. Just like. And it's amazing. And I love it. Every drop of it. I think I'm gonna have a cup of it in a few after I cook breakfast, but booyah. And so, and then also another little thing is I had gotten a fanny pack for a trip. And so as of lately, I've been using that fanny pack as my purse. And I love it. I love it. You just snap it around your waist. You have all your essentials in here. There's enough space for all your essentials. And you just get up and go. You don't have to put a purse on your shoulder, your bag, just clip it around your waist and just go by your day, you know. It carries itself. You can't overload it. You know, you just have the essentials in it. And so, yes. So, that is a revelation that I've had recently, and something that I've just been trying to figure out, like, why do I stop doing what I love? What brings me great benefit, you know? And I know it brings me great benefit Because when I'm doing it, I'm like, this is amazing. And then I look up and I'm like, dang, I haven't done this in so long. Why? You know? But it's the mind is a powerful thing. And if you do not tell it what to do, it will do what it wants to do. It will make you feel how it wants you to feel versus how you want to feel, how you want to execute your mental health and things like that. So I hope this video finds you well. I hope that you can draw your own revelations from this. Maybe not exactly in the same form of why you stop certain things, but in another form that could still be very revelating. And I'm here to help me, help you, help me help you. So in a process of me helping myself figure out these different things about myself and the world around me and how I'm feeling about different things, it's an effort to help you be able to achieve those same things. And yeah, have a good day. And oh, if you have any suggestions, any questions, any continuum of any conversation that's around this or different about mental health or your thoughts and feelings and things like that, you can email me at tklwpodcast@gmail.com, or you could just leave a comment in the video or wherever you find this, you could just comment on it. But yeah, I pray that this finds you well, and see you later.